Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you guys doing? My name is Cecil from IDP Philippines. And for this afternoon, we're happy to welcome you in Regional Australia webinar, specifically focusing on Navitas, one of our university pathway providers or partners, okay? So just a bit of definition or maybe clarification on what is a pathway provider and why Regional Australia, or what is actually Regional Australia? So let's start first with the Regional Australia. Basically, when we talk about regional Australia, we're referring to most of the locations outside of Australia or in Australia outside the major cities that are Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. Okay, so anything, all the locations outside the major cities are actually covered under regional Australia. And when we talk about Navitas as a pathway provider, what does a pathway provider actually do, or what are pathway programs? These are the programs that pathway providers cater to. These programs are actually designed to help you prepare with enough qualifications, skills, and knowledge so that you'll be able to be ready or be admitted to the preferred courses that you have in the respective universities. So let's say in the case of the Philippines, I'll try to relate it to the Philippine market, okay? Our grade 12 qualification may or may not necessarily be equivalent to the grade 12 qualification in Australia. So that means we won't be allowed direct entry into their undergraduate programs in all of the universities there. Not everyone can accept a grade 12 qualification. So that means you have options. You have pathway programs that you can take. There's what we call foundation, that's preparatory for the undergraduate program, but there's also the pathway programs like diploma programs that you can finish first in 1.5 years or 2 years, and then proceed to your bachelor's or your undergraduate program. So that's what we're going to discuss right now. If you're a grade 12 graduate, or let's say you're about to start your undergraduate program, or you would like to transfer, you're currently in university right now here in the country, you would like to transfer, you would like to shift programs, what is your pathway to be able to start your undergraduate program in Australia? Okay, so without further ado, I would like to introduce to you our colleague from Navitas, Nuj, who will discuss about who Navitas is and who our other pathway providers or partners are in this afternoon. Take it away, Nuj.
Hi, Cecile. Thank you very much. Let me share my screen first. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me know when you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Okay. So it's a big screen, right? Okay, good afternoon again, everyone, and thank you, Cecile and IDP team for organizing this session for us. As you could see from the slide cover, we will discuss about the opportunity to study in Regional Australia with Navitas. And here's the topic we will cover this afternoon. Maybe starting off with a short introduction of myself and my lovely co-speakers today. My name is Nuj. I'm an area manager that covers Philippines, Myanmar, and Thailand, and I'm based out of Bangkok. Now I'd like to quickly introduce our speakers from each college. Please wave your hands if you are in the room right now. And guys, let me know if I pronounce your name incorrectly, yeah? Firstly, we have Daniel from Deakin College, and we have David from Ainsbury College, hi, and Tilina from SAIBT. Nancy from Curtin will join soon. We also have Princess from Edith Cowan University. And lastly, we have Phillips from Griffith College. I think he will join soon as well. Okay, all right. After a very quick introduction, I'd like to talk about our company a little bit. Navitas is an Australian company that pioneered an innovative university partnership model in 1994. We have delivered education programs across the country since 1976. In Australia alone, we have 12 institutions across 8 cities, from pathway programs to bachelor and master degrees. Our unique university partnership programs and our commitment to tailor study experiences means that we will have a study pathway for our international students. And what we actually do, as we understand that many international students are faced with the challenges of adapting to a new culture and a different education system. That's why Navitas offers options for every education goal. With us, you can study foundation and or diploma programs. At the same time, building crucial skills for your bachelor or master degree. The pathway program is a perfect solution for students who do not meet direct entry requirements, as Cecil mentioned earlier, or students that hold high school qualifications that are not recognized by our partner universities, or students who may require additional support in many areas. Our pathway program works by recruiting students to our own colleges on university campuses. We provide the unique services that international students particularly need to succeed that include convenient location, which is on partner university campus, meaning that students will have access to all university facility and services. With the smaller class size, only 25 to 30 students in classroom, offering greater support and more opportunities for students to interact with their instructors. And just for your note, many instructors at our colleges also teach at our partner university as well, ensuring that you will get the same high quality teaching at other university students. We also offer extra tuition time and personalized learning, meaning that you get more attention from your instructors. In addition, we have extensive student support programs to help you settling into a new countries and a new culture easily. Last but not least, we do have 3 start dates a year, which normally in February, June, and October. This gives you a chance to start your education journey whenever you are ready. Okay, here is a bit of a flowchart with outline of what exactly pathway would look like and the timeline that associate with that. Entering through foundation or diploma here will consider by your current level of academic experiences as well as your English language level. For example, for Filipino students in particular, by completing year 11 or IGCSE, you could start with our foundation program. Likewise, if you complete your year 12 or A-level program, you could consider our diploma level, which is equivalent to university year 1. Our foundation program runs between 8 to 12 months, depending on the program you are entering to, and then moved into a diploma. Again, it is between 8 to 12 months in durations, depending on how many units you will study in each teaching sessions. Once you successfully complete the diploma, then you will be able to move directly into a second year of your selected bachelor degree. So basically, completing diploma with us will give you credits for your first year of study at university. If you start your program with our diploma level, you could complete your degree within 3 to 4 years, so you're not disadvantaged in any way by doing a pathway program with us. And this slide is just to explain each level of pathway program and how it benefits our international students. I won't go in detail on this slide, but I will definitely send this across to IDP team so then they can share it with you guys. And here's the program and area of studies that we offer at our colleges. Again, I will not stay on this slide for too long as my team members will talk about the program by themselves. Okay, so before handling this over to the team, I just wanted to highlight again why you should consider studying in a regional area, maybe on top of what Cecile just mentioned. Okay, she already mentioned what is regional areas. Okay, so I don't have to talk about it again, but just wanted to say that there are plenty of reasons to consider studying in a regional areas, but I will only mention 3 key points here. First of all, it is cheaper. When you live in a regional area, your cost of living is much more affordable. Housing price is obviously lower. Food and transportation costs are generally cheaper as well. And secondly, you have more options. Regional area is home to a variety of higher education providers. Across these campuses, you find a wide range of disciplines, many of which are tailored to the strength of the local areas. Last but not least, international graduate with bachelor or higher qualification in regional campus can get full-time work rights for additional 1 or 2 years in Australia on the post-study work visa. So there are many other benefits that I have not mentioned today, but you can check with IDP team for other details about studying in Australia all the time. Okay, so now I will hand over to my team and just for housekeeping purpose, because they have only 15 minutes each. So if you guys have any questions, please wait until Q&A sessions. Okay, so I'll hand over to Daniel, our marketing manager at Deakin College. I will stop share my screen. Okay, Daniel, over to you.
Thanks so much, Noosh and Cecil, for today. I'm just going to share my screen with you. So hello, everyone. My name is Danielle, and I am the marketing manager from Deakin College. Now, before I go into the college, I will briefly just cover off a little bit about Deakin University for those that are not so familiar with the university. So we are a young university, and by young, I mean that we are younger than 50 years old. Although being a young university, they have climbed in the rankings of the top 50 young universities, and we are ranked in the top 1% of all universities global. Another thing that Deakin University is very much known for is student satisfaction. So of all the students that are surveyed in Australia, Deakin University wins the #1 university for student satisfaction in the state of Victoria, and we have won that for the last 10 years. So in short, Deakin students are happy students. It is also one of Australia's largest universities in terms of student population. So not only are we happy, we are attractive. We have over 15,000 international students from over 130 different countries. So we are large, we are diverse, and students are really enjoying themselves at Deakin. Of course, with COVID, we do know all about online learning, but Deakin University was actually the first university in Australia to have what I'm going to say is distance education prior to online learning. So why I say distance is because Deakin pioneered distance education, and it was called distance education because this happened over 40 years ago, before the internet was invented. So Deakin would send out your papers, your textbooks, you would use the phone call for your lectures, and then you would have to complete everything. Of course, this has changed over time, and the online platform has developed, and online learning as what we know today. So it's no surprise that even prior to COVID, 16,000 students were on the online campus, which is known as Deakin Cloud. It is ranked 8th globally in the world and #1 in Australia for its online platform. So in summary, Deakin is young, we are fun, happening, and we are really well known for being the pioneers of online. Now, when students ask me, what can I study at Deakin and what is Deakin specialising in? Well, being a top 1% university, there's a lot that we offer and a lot that we are good at. So we range from everything from architecture, education, engineering, health, nursing, law, science, you name it, it's in there. basically everything except for aerospace or hospitality. So if you can think of a program, generally there'll be something that can be catered for at the university. In terms of key study areas, as I said, there's a lot that Deakin do well. So the top 100 means it's in the top 0.5% in the world, and the top 200 would mean the course is ranked in the top 1% globally. So as you can see just by the screen, there's a lot of diverse study areas that Deakin specialize in. So whether you're looking at things like engineering, nursing, business, accounting, you know, everything is kind of up there, psychology, public health. So there's lots of different areas, whether it be from arts, business, IT, that Deakin is really well known for and has a lot of areas that are in that top 1% global. When it comes to pathwaying to the university, Deakin College is the #1 pathway that will get you there. Now, Noosh has talked a little bit to you about the pathway program, and it is unfortunate in Australia, although we have year 12, we have a preparation year before year 12. So really ours is like a year 13. However, on the flip side, our undergraduate degrees do not have an entrance exam to get into unless you're looking at law or education. But if you are looking for IT, business, health, generally you can go straight to university based on your year 12 results. Because your year 12 is not quite our year 12, we do have the diploma program, which is equivalent to year 1. So once you do progress, you will go into year 2. And then the beauty of undergraduate in Australia is that you'll complete in 3 years rather than, I guess, 4 or 5 years. Some other countries will have bachelor courses longer. So at Deakin College, we do offer the foundation program. So if you are currently in year 11, you can study the foundation program. And then we offer 10 diploma programs in various areas, which pathway into approximately 40 of Deakin University's bachelor degrees. So instead of going through them, we can talk individually or we can talk privately in the chat, but it's best also to see the team at IDP about which bachelor course you're looking to study, and then they will work backwards and find the appropriate diploma program to help you there. Now, today we are talking about regional, but Deakin offers both city, regional, and rural opportunities. So if you are looking to study in Melbourne, that's fine, you can. If you're looking to get some regional experience, or you'd like to study in regional and qualify for an additional year of post-study work rights, you can study at our Geelong campus. And Deakin University also has a rural campus, which is Warrnambool. So they do have all 3 options available for you. In terms of your study plan, or how you can put together your study plan, we do have flexible studies. So for 2022, online is available. So if you do want to study your course online for 2022 and then transfer to Deakin for your 2nd and 3rd year, you do have the option. We can package that and you can do your 2nd and 3rd year in either Melbourne, Geelong, or Warrnambool. Or alternatively, if you're looking to get those regional points, you need to do a minimum of 2 years in regional. So you could choose to study your full course in Geelong. So Deakin College is located in Melbourne and Geelong, but we don't have a campus at the Warrnambool Deakin University campus. So you could potentially do your full 3 years at the Geelong campus, or if you wish to study in the city and you wish to do 1 year in Melbourne, and then you wish to transfer to Geelong or Warrnambool, that's also possible as well. So a lot of students like to get a taste, I guess, of Melbourne. So they like to live on campus for 1 year and then transition to Geelong or Warrnambool to complete their 2nd and 3rd year. Or alternatively, you can start in Geelong for 1 year and then you can move down to Warrnambool for your 2nd and 3rd year if you're looking to go into the rural community to start your studies down there. Wouldn't be complete without me touching on Deakin College Bursary. So we do have a Deakin College Bursary, which is available for all citizens of the Philippines. It is really easy to get. All you need to do is apply and accept. The bursary is valid for all Filipino students starting the foundation or diploma program in our March intake. So you still have time to apply for our March intake, and we don't mind if you're studying online at Melbourne or Geelong. Either way, you will receive the online bursary. So all you need to do is apply, accept, and then the bursary is valued at $500 per unit that you are enrolled in. So our diploma programs are 8 units. And if you enroll in 3 subjects in March, you'll receive $1,500. If you enroll in 4 subjects, you'll receive $2,000 off your trimester. So what will happen is this will automatically be applied. It will be based on your enrollment. So once you enroll at census date, which is week 4, we look at how many units you have decided to undertake for this trimester, and then we reimburse your account depending on that enrollment. So it's very, very simple to apply for this one because it doesn't matter on grades, it doesn't matter what you are doing. All you need to do is submit your application and start with us in March. And finally, I just have our social media there. So we do have our Deakin College Facebook and Instagram. Please feel free to contact us. It's a really great way to see what's happening on campus, but also get a feel for the things, what it's like to be a Deakin student. So some of the support services we have, what our campus looks like, and what's happening and what life is like here. I have also included my Facebook and Instagram. I don't mind if you want to reach out to me through social media, that's completely fine. I am more than happy to accept you as a friend and connect you with other Filipino students studying at Deakin College. We have a really beautiful community here. In fact, Deakin, the Philippines is in the top 5 of international cohorts at Deakin. So it is a very, very, very popular destination for Filipino students. And we have a really strong Filipino community at campus, but also close by to campus. Although I am missing Sisig rice from Manila. So maybe this year I'll get back to the Philippines. But thank you very much for today. And thank you to Noosh and Cecile for arranging this. I will be around at Q&A, but if you do wish to type me a message, please feel free to go for it. And I will put my email address in the chat as well. So you can contact me via email. Thank you.
Yeah, seeing Daniel like in the session very well, right? It's a bit like very good, very useful. And then after Deakin College, we have a Ainsbury, David. Hi, Dave. Over to you.
Thanks, Nook. Hi, guys. So I'm David Adele from Ainsbury College. So today we're just going to give you a briefing on the University of Adelaide. Ainsbury is a bit of a unique provider. We have pathways to all 3 South Australian public universities, but SAIBT will be speaking today about their pathway on campus to the University of South Australia, and I will just be focusing today on the University of Adelaide. So in terms of students who want to go to University of Adelaide, we have been in partnership with the University of Adelaide since 1992. The University of Adelaide is a top 1% university, and it is one of the 3rd oldest universities in Australia, as well as being a G8 university. So in terms of the rankings of the university itself, it's very well ranked. It doesn't really matter which ranking you look at, the Times Higher Education, the Shanghai Jiaotong, the QS World Rankings. It's in the top 100, 111, 108, and top 1% of universities. So in terms of the University of Adelaide as well, they have strong industry engagement priorities. And the priorities is what kind of drives the university now. And this is the thing that I've found over the last decade in particular, the change of the university having a focus on career outcomes and industry connections and driving industry rather than it being about degrees. So it's really positive that the universities are now focusing on things like IT and engineering, things like renewable energy, health and biosciences, and basically things that will help to benefit people in Adelaide moving forward. So same as what Deakin was saying, same as what Danielle was saying. There's a lot of areas in the top South Australia, in the top areas when the universities are quite well ranked. So quite a large spread of different areas that they have, specifically got accreditations in. The good thing here as well is that the way the University of Adelaide has portrayed their rankings, they've actually outlined, depending on which rankings it's based on, because what you'll find is certain rankings put more weight on things like research, that some rankings put more weight on the actual content or outcomes and that sort of thing. So being able to compare apples to apples based on the same ratings is really important. In terms of the University of Adelaide, they've got the 5 pillars to excellence. So they're connecting to the global world of ideas, so having the ability to work with companies, not just within South Australia, but globally. Magnet for talent, so attracting good quality teachers, good quality students, and as well, they are sort of known for having very high academic performing students. The research that shapes the future, as well as the research that the students are then doing, then gives more grants to the university, and all of that is good for the university overall. They've got a really good community of leaders, and they're really a good campus in the city centre of Adelaide. So they do have external campuses. They have a Roseworthy campus for vet. They have a Wake campus for agriculture, but their main facility is in the CBD of Adelaide. In terms of employer satisfaction, what they're really trying to build while the students are at the university is foundation skills in the sense of having a really great integrated knowledge of basic attributes that help them with soft skills and help them to become very employable moving forward. Good technical skills, being adaptive and being collaborative. So really good personal skills, which is something that, again, is nice to see that the soft skills are getting a look in. It's not just very much a rote learning experience that the students get while at the university. As far as then the GOA providers go, there's, again, part of that skill set that they're providing is not just as a good ranking, as a good outcome, but a good ranking when compared to other GOA providers. So different subject rankings, again, there is a very large arrangement from the sort of the engineering, the sciences, the health sciences, and the different areas of where they really specialize in renewable energy. So just quickly, we are in Adelaide, South Australia. Adelaide is a very lovely destination. We are a regional city with a population of 1.4 million. We might only be an hour flight from Melbourne, but we are 900 kilometres away from them. One of our dear friends has just moved to Perth. And if he went across to Perth, it's over 3,000 kilometres or a 5-hour flight if you want to go from side to side of Australia. So Australia's big, 3 hours from Adelaide to Perth and 5-hour flight across Australia. So
okay. I thought Dave did something wrong. Okay,
yes.
go ahead.
So, hello and welcome to the Navitas presentation with IDP on regional rural cities. In Adelaide, South Australia, I'm talking about Ainsbury College, the pathway to the University of Adelaide. Adelaide is lovely. We have a very Mediterranean climate. We have discounts on transportation, so $51.50 unlimited travel per month. We have additional post-study work rights. We're more affordable. We've got good career outcomes, some of the best in Australia, 2.2 months as average time taken to find graduation after employment. South Australia is not only livable in terms of the third most livable in Australia, but the most livable in Australia itself. So that's based on things like healthcare, infrastructure, how to get around, available drinking water, all sorts of things, that go to the environment. We're also a top 50 smart city, which is cool. They're using technology within the city centre now. So that's things like if it's raining, the sprinkler system doesn't go off, and if it's dark, you have the lights that turn on once it gets to nighttime. So really lots of great things that they're incorporating into our city moving forward. We're also just been ranked as one of the first national park cities, which is then something similar to London, which is then having an environment around our CBD, which does provide a nice, tranquil, green, lush environment for students and for people to work and to live in. In terms of careers as well, it's not just what we do as Pathway or what the university does. Study Adelaide is very active, and they've got a career employer portal which connects students to international students to companies that want to actually hire those students to help them fast track their development into getting careers in those specific areas. Now, something that's launching soon is the job shop, and that's going to be allowing students from offshore to be able to start applying for mainly hospitality type of roles while they're still offshore. So getting employed before they arrive, arriving into Australia and ready to go, ready to start working part-time. So really positive in terms of those advantages to our international students moving forward. The Foundation Studies program leads into first year university, and then we have this two-stage programs into second year, and then the first year diploma. So you do year 12, you do first year diploma, then into second year university. Our campus is an international student campus. We offer English foundation and diploma programs. And we do offer face-to-face on campus, face-to-face on Zoom, and online as well. And the online delivery system is on Moodle, where students can get all the information that they require as an online platform to be able to find all the content week by week of what they need if they choose to do study online or can't. If they want to start now, start studying online and then arrive in Australia once they can arrive, once the borders are opening, so you'll be able to get in. What we do really well is student academic support. So Margot's been around for over 25 years, so she's very experienced with what the students' needs and wants are within our campus. And using our facilities for students to make other friends. The teachers speak slowly, they speak clearly, and we foster an environment for everybody to basically make friends and be part of a community. So the ELICOS program we have runs from general English to academic English. So it's up to 10 weeks for 0.5 of an IELTS score increment increase. And our Foundation Studies program is now thankfully aligned with our diplomas. So February, June and October. And you can meet all your prerequisites to go into university from doing Foundation. Foundation fees are set at $28,000 per year. As the Director of Marketing, if you do have a very good academic performing student, you can look to email me directly and I can approve ad hoc scholarships based on results. So we don't have anything ongoing in place, but we do have the ability to be flexible if you've got some quality student that would like to apply to Ainsbury. The Foundation Studies itself is then either done in 12 months or 8 months blocks, the same as the diploma program now. And it's separated into a bit of a different structure to have a 2-trimester system or a 3-trimester system. But what it essentially means is that you'll be able to complete your program in as short of time as 8 months to then get into first year university. And that's an outline of the timetable for Foundation. And what happens is you get your score out of 500, you meet your prerequisite score at the university, and you can go directly into that program for first year. Simon's been around for 16 years teaching Foundation, so we've got great experience in this area. So if you do have any Foundation students, please let me know. We do offer diploma programs as well. So the diplomas are only though in business, IT and engineering, opposed to, for example, SAVE, which also has health sciences and arts and a different value prop altogether. So in terms of that, it's a Navitas program from doing first year diplomas, transferring into the university. If you want a really, really good pre-departure checklist, the international.adelaide.au.life expect pre-departure arrival is probably one of the best pre-departure microsites I've seen, part of the website. And what they've done is allowed it to cover all the normal things that we cover, which is a check-by-check checklist. And then they've gone into all the soft skill stuff of, culture shock, expectations, meeting friends, stressful events, all these sorts of stuff that gives you a lot more breakdown, where sometimes students arrive, they feel lost, they don't know what to do, but that's really part of what we do as the pathway, is ensure you don't get yourself into a situation. You don't know who to contact me, contact the admission staff, contact the marketing staff, or the SAS team, student support team, and we'll help you to get through whatever stressful situation you're going through. And finally, we do have social media. We have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn as Ainsbury International if you'd like to find out more. Great, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dave. And the request for scholarship on ad hoc basis already been recorded as well. So yeah, then I'll hand over to SAIBT, Tilina, to talk more about SAIBT and University of South Australia. Yeah. You can mute yourself. Yeah.
So, I'm sorry. So, yeah, I'm Tilina from SAIBT. Yeah, so I'm also from Adelaide. So me and Dave are like, neighbors. So we both are Adelaide. So thank you for covering Adelaide, Dave. So I'm not going to talk more about Adelaide, but yes, I'm going to talk more about University of South Australia and especially SAIBT pathway. So this is one of the beautiful pictures from Blenheim Beach. Let me start from here. Yeah, so we're the on-campus pathway to Uni SA. So that means students are studying in one of the Uni SA campuses, that is City East Campus. I'll show you more. Yeah, here you go. So Uni SA has 4 main campuses in the city, that is City West, City East, Mawson Lake, and McGill campus. So we are located at City East campus. So students have access to all the facilities and all the Uni SA facilities basically, because they are receiving Uni SA card from the day one. So they can access libraries and labs and gym, swimming pool, all of that. So I'll brief you on University of South Australia. So this is the beautiful City West campus, where the business school located at. So business school is ranked in top 1% worldwide. So it's a well-ranked business school actually. So our business school has a business mentors program. So especially for undergraduate students, they bring down industry people, professionals, and then they do mentors. They do act as mentors to students. And also they have PASS program, that is peer assistance support system. And also My Culture, Your Culture, student clubs and all that. So this is exactly where SAIBT is. This is City East campus. You can see Brookman building here. If students comes to SAIBT, this is where they come. So that's where Uni SA Health Science faculty is. Behind that building, there are several buildings. So the health faculty is also well ranked in the world. So it's world's top 100 for nursing, and there are a few other rankings as well. And then I'll move to Mawson Lake campus. This is where the engineering and IT are happening. So again, top 10 in Australia for graduate skills in IT, and top 10 in Australia for teaching quality in engineering. And this is the McGill campus. This is where art and design faculty is located. So basically, art and design faculty deliver architecture, and then communication, media, psychology, social work, those kind of degrees there. And this is top 5 in Australia for graduate skills in architecture and built environment. So architecture is very strong in Uni SA, to be frank. And some of the facilities to share with you. So Uni SA is one of the modern campuses. So we are not, falling behind any campus. So we have the latest, cutting edge technologies and latest buildings and all that. Sports facilities, lecture theaters, and everything is there up to standard. So I'll go through more with rankings, top 5 young universities in Australia. That is one of the rankings, and number 1 in Australia for research impact and engagement, 92% overall international student satisfaction rate. I think that is something important for international students, and number 1 in Australia for quality education. And again, number 2 young universities in Australia for teaching quality, and number 1 in South Australia for employer satisfaction. And another important ranking, number 6 in Australia for graduate employability. So students who graduate from Uni SA, they tend to get a job soon. Okay, then I'll go through Say It. That's where I am. I'm not going to go through in deep with, small class sizes and all. Actually, Nuch covers that for us. Thanks for that. So, as Nuch says, we have 3 intakes, that is February, June, and October intake. So SAIBT provide pathways to over 90 bachelor degrees and about 18 master degrees. So we have pathways to almost all undergraduate degrees and few postgraduate degrees as well. So we have diploma. We don't have foundation. We have diploma program, ETP program, and graduate certificate program. So diploma program consists of diploma stage 1 and 2. Here I will only explain diploma stage 2, which is the standard pathway is 332. So if students start studying in February, they of course study 3 subjects in February, June 3 subjects, and October 2 subjects. So fast track is of course 4+4. You can finish the diploma within 8 subjects. And diploma stage 1 also has 8 subjects. I'll explain later on what's the difference between these two. So altogether, we have 16 subjects in diploma, but if students achieve 80% of the year 12, of course, we exempt diploma stage 1, so they will only study diploma stage 2. When it comes to entry requirement, I think diploma stage 1 and early transition has the same entry requirement, that is high school diploma grade 11 with minimum average 60, and stage 2 is year 12 80% average. But the good thing is, even if students don't have 80%, don't worry, you're still eligible. You'll study diploma stage 2 8 subjects and another 4 subjects from stage 1. So instead of 8 subjects, you'll be studying 12 subjects, but still you have a pathway. So that's the advantage for a student who scored less than 80%. So graduate certificate in business and management, this is, I'll spend some time to explain this actually. So this is actually a program for students who do not directly qualify for Uni SA for master's degrees. So the beauty of this program is this is a graduate certificate program. That means you will get full semester credit towards the master's degree. So graduate certificate in business and management program is for 1 semester, just 4 subjects. And you will get all 4 subjects credits towards the master degree. Let's say master degree, for instance, Master of International Business Management, that is for 2 years. Even if you go through graduate certificate in business management pathway, you will still spend 2 years to complete the program. So that's the advantage of that. So entry requirements are listed as follows. So student may have a bachelor degree, which is not recognized by Uni SA, but then we can consider that students. So some students having advanced diploma, so they are overqualified for a bachelor, but underqualified for a master's, those kind of students. I think for them, this is an ideal pathway. So those students should have a couple of years experience. And also we consider students with a diploma and 4 years relevant work experience. IELTS requirement, English requirement is as follows. So it's not only IELTS, but I've just listed down IELTS for your convenience. So diplomas of arts, business, engineering, IT, and ETP program, students need to get 5.5, no band less than 5. But for health science, it is 6, no band less than 6. Then again, Depending on the package, we have different IELTS requirements, English requirement. For instance, if student package with Bachelor of Nursing degree, they should have 6.5, no band less than 6 requirement. So graduate certificate in business and management requirement is as same as UniSA direct entry, because as I said, you do not have time to improve your English. You're directly going to, you're coming to grad cert, but that is equivalent to the first semester of the master degree, and you're spending only 6 months with us. So IELTS 6.5, no band. No writing, reading and writing bands should be 6. IELTS overall 6.5, reading and writing bands should be 6. So that's the UniSA requirement as well. Let me go briefly through our 5 diplomas. So we offer Diploma of Arts, which is a pathway for social work, which is very popular nowadays, and education as well. This Diploma of Business pathway to accounting, aviation, finance, marketing, property. So except finance, all other degrees students can go to directly into the second year. Engineering, again, we have pathways to civil, electrical, mechanical, mathematical science. For engineering degrees, of course, students can go to the second year, but mathematical science, aviation, and aviation management, they don't get full credit. Health science, yes, the popular degrees are midwifery, nursing, and occupational therapy, physiotherapy. But the thing is, students are not getting 1-year credits from Diploma of Health Science to nursing or midwifery, any of these programs listed here. So must visit to the website or meet IDP team with regards to exemptions and GPA progression requirements. IT is pretty easy, so students move into the second year after finishing Diploma of IT, so they can study, the mobile application development, software development, software engineering, which is a 4-year degree, and game and entertainment design, and so on and so forth. So ETP is a program that design. It is more of like a foundation, I would say, but we don't call it as a foundation. It is early transition program. So students who are with year 11 qualification can join ETP, and they don't get any credits towards their bachelor degree. So they do ETP with us and then going for the first year without any credits. As I said, graduate certificate of business management have around 18 pathways. So International Master of Business and Administration, 8 specializations. Master of Management, actually a 1.5 years degree at UniSA. So then students don't get post-study work permit. So, but other degrees, of course, 2 years, Master of Finance, Master of Professional Accounting, Master of Project Management, Master of Engineering Management, all are 2-year degrees. And we also offer LE course, we call it as CALUSA, Centre for English Language in University of South Australia. So it's same as Ainsbury, so to get 0.5, you have to do 10 weeks. Only thing is that we offer LE course for a special price for this year only. It's $290 for all the international students, $290 per week. So that's a special price. From 2023, it will be $450 per week again. And also students can get a progression scholarship. So that means if students achieve GPA 5 in their diploma, so then they will be able to get 15% scholarship from UniSA. This is only for undergraduate students, because postgraduate students do not study 2 years at UniSA. They will study 1.5 or 1 year. So therefore, only for undergraduate students. So they get 15% scholarship if they achieve 5.0 GPA in the diploma program. So we have $1,000 early bird bursary for February intake. So we encourage students to apply, accept as soon as possible to get the bursary, and also as we all know, we have, Australia announced a visa fee refund. So students who arrive in Australia on or before 19th of March, they can claim their visa fee back, which is like 630, I think. As they have said, there is an option of job shop. So students can get a job even before arriving in Adelaide, and full-time work right until April 2022. That is another advantage who are coming in February. I'm not going to talk about board restriction. Basically, we don't have any, but there are some requirements like, student has to be fully vaccinated, and test has to be done before 72 hours and after also within 24 hours after landing. So those information can be found in these links. I can copy paste these links into the chat box, so then you can save them to refer them later. Yeah, basically that's that. So my name is Tilina, so you can reach me via safeit@navitas.com, or I'll put my email address also here in chat box. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Tilina, for the information about UNES A and SAIBT. So now I will hand it over, maybe move it to Perth, to Curtin College and Curtin University. Welcome, Nancy.
Thanks, Noor. Hi, everyone. This is Nancy from Curtin College, and thank you very much for having me today. And we have received a lot of applications acceptance from Philippines recently. So it's a very good opportunity for us to share more information from the college as well as the university. And also we would like the student to know more about the city of Perth and Curtin University, of course, and hopefully they could end up studying with us as well. Okay, without further ado, let me just get started. So first of all, I just want to let you know Curtin College is the only on-campus pathway provider for Curtin University. And as you can see, here are the campus we share with the university. And Curtin College is right in the heart of the Curtin Bentley campus, which is the main campus. And as a Curtin College student, you will be able to enjoy all those campus facilities of Curtin University, as well as the on-campus activities. And next slide, I'd like to talk a bit more about the university. So Curtin University, of course, we are an Australian university, but also Curtin is a global university, which has 5 different campuses in 5 different countries. So of course, the main campus is in Perth, here where I am now. And also we have Curtin Singapore, Mauritius, Dubai, and Malaysia. And we also have the Curtin College in Singapore campus as well. So if you, no matter where you complete your diploma, and it could be in Singapore or in Australia, you will be able to progress to the 2nd year of your bachelor degree in any of these 5 campuses of Curtin University. And also we are very high-ranking university, and Curtin actually ranked the top 1% university worldwide, and the QS ranking in 2022 is 194. So we are the top 200 university worldwide. And for the mining engineering, we ranked number 2 in the world for many years. And also the Curtin University is the largest university in WA. And and Curtin Business School is the first and the only business school who has received the triple accreditation. And also the medical school of Curtin, we are the largest and the earliest medical school in WA. So it's quite good. It's quite good for students who really wants to study at Curtin. And we also have a number of different degrees, courses ranked the top 100 worldwide. Okay, and the next slide is the city where we are located in Perth, Australia. So we are in the capital city of WA, and here just show you the photo of the CBD at the Elizabeth Quay. And also just want to let you know, Perth is in the western coast, not the eastern. So the good news is we have zero time difference with Philippines, as well as the 60% of the world population. So which means no matter if you study online with us or after the border reopen, you come, you fly over and study face-to-face, there's no time difference at all. We are living in exactly the same time zone with your family, your friends in Philippines. And also Perth went back to the regional area in 2019. So which means all the students who study in Perth will receive an extra 1 year of post-study working visa. And next slide, just want to let you know, Perth is one of the, it's actually the states who got the highest average salary except for Canberra. But speaking of regarding to the living cost, we are actually ranked the least expensive city among the 5 major cities in Australia. So basically you're earning more but spend less if you study in Perth. And also another very good thing for our Filipino student is the Filipino is actually one of the top 3 language we study we spoken in here in WA in Perth. So I believe as a student from Philippines, you will feel more friendly and comfortable if you choose Perth as your study destination. Okay, and the next slide, I just want to show you the location in Perth, the university's location in Perth. So as you can see, we got the largest campus here, and it's actually quite close to the CBD area. It's only 6 kilometers away from the Perth CBD, the very first photo we just saw. And if you drive a car, it only takes you 10 minutes from the campus to the CBD, and only 20 minutes if you take the public transportation. Okay, and the Curtin College is right in the middle of the university. And during the pandemic, very good news for our student is that the main library is under renovation. And also there's a brand new area we call Exchange Precinct. So there will be 2 brand new student apartments, as well as the brand new Curtin College building there. All right. So, and just to give you a quick look on the campus and amenities. So basically for Curtin College student, you'll be able to enjoy all of those as well. And Curtin Uni and Curtin College, we have a Safe Zone app. So if you need any help from the security team, or you want the security to escort you to the car park, if you study late in the library, simply just click the button on the Safe Zone app, and then the security team will be able to find your current location by looking at your GPS data. And also, yeah, as I just mentioned, so we will be having 2 brand new accommodation, which are right next to the Curtin College new building here. So the 2 accommodation, 2 student apartment has been delivered in January, so just now, and we are moving to the brand new Curtin College building by June, so in June this year. So once the border reopen, and our students from Philippines will have the privilege to enjoy the brand new facilities, accommodations, and classroom and everything. That will be very I believe that will be a fantastic student experience especially for international students. And also for the website, we are actually developing our new website, so it will be delivered around March this year. So the new website will be able to identify your current IP address. So for example, if you are in Philippines, the website will know you are a student or agent in Philippines, then we will send you the entry requirements for Filipino students. Okay, and the next slide is more information about the exciting new area, Exchange Precinct. And besides the new student accommodation and the Curtin College, there will be a boutique hotel as well. So, and also there's a new home for School of Design and Built Environment. And the hotel has been delivered in Jan, and Curtin University provide free quarantine service to all those Curtin Uni and Curtin College students who has booked on-campus accommodation, so which is very convenient and generous for all upcoming international students. And also, if you are not able to make it for February intake, if you're coming in June or July intake, and you wish to book the on-campus accommodation, you will receive 50% discount if you book with Unilaunch, and you will receive 7,500 discount if you book with St. Catherine College. That is the other on-campus accommodation provider. Okay. And the next slide is I'm going to introduce you about the brand new course we have for 2022. That is our master qualifying program, MQP. And here are the majors available for the first intake, which is in Feb. And also for every student who study MQP program, you'll be able to receive a 1,500 MQP studies starter scholarship for that intake. Okay. And for the pathway, the traditional pathway, diploma pathway, we have been providing in the last 22 years. That is the diploma. We have two different stages. So the stage 1 diploma is equivalent to foundation, and the stage 2 diploma is actually exactly the same, mirrored the first year bachelor degree course at Curtin University. And our pathway from Curtin College actually covered over 95% of the bachelor degrees available at Curtin University, Perth. And just let you know, there's no portfolio required for Diploma of Creative Arts. And for health science program, Curtin College is providing a guaranteed pathway. So which means as long as you enrolled as a Curtin College student, even if it's a quota program, you actually have already secured your place in the second year of your bachelor degree once you enroll with Curtin College. So as long as you complete the diploma successfully, you'll be 100% be able to progress to the second year of your corresponding bachelor degree. So which is fantastic. So for that including our most competitive majors such as physiotherapy, occupational therapy, pharmacy, exercise, and etc. And also we offer all the majors under commerce, so Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Business Administration, as well as the Bachelor of Engineering honors degree. Okay. And the next slide is why Curtin College. So this part is similar to other college with Navitas. So basically, we offer students to study in a smaller class sizes, and also they have the option to fast track their study if they want. And also we provide extra support to every Curtin College student. On top of that, I'd like to mention another unique selling point for Curtin College. That is the international and domestic ratio. So if you look at the pie chart here, it's actually talking about the situation before COVID happened. So before COVID, we have 46% from domestic students, and now it's a bit of the other way around. So about 55% of domestic students with us at this moment. So as an international student yourself, you will be actually studying with more than half of your classmates. They are actually from local domestic. So which will be fantastic for international students to improve their English language skill, as well as to blend into the Western style culture. Okay, and that is the fantastic and unique selling point from Curtin College. And the next slide, I just want to let you know, during the due to the COVID situation, and unfortunately the WA border is still closed. So for Curtin College, we'll be delivering our course in both face-to-face, online, and hybrid, of course, mode for the whole 2022, the whole year of 2022. So no need to rush into flyover. And if you are not able to get a G2G pass, it's okay. You still can study fully online at home. And also, what I would like to introduce you about the generous scholarship we have at Curtin College and Curtin University. So Curtin College, we offer 12.5% tuition fee discount on your first year study at Curtin College. And if you have achieved 65% or higher in your diploma, then you will be eligible for another 12% in your first year with Curtin University. So 12.5 plus 12%. And on top of that, if you need to study English before getting into the diploma study, and we are offering students an up to 6,580, which is able to cover maximum 12 weeks English study with Curtin English. So free 12 weeks Curtin English program if you need them. And all of those majors are eligible for these 3 scholarships, except for quota programs. Okay. And also we have the amazing student ambassador platform embedded on our website. So if you have any future student or the parents wants to receive first-hand knowledge and experience, feel free to just visit our website and check to our student ambassador. So our student ambassador, they are current student and student alumni from Curtin College. Yeah. Okay. And so the next few slides are more about the current situation, the border update. Yeah, so basically I understand the frustration because of the backflips of WA government. So basically, in short, the thing is the border update is the border of WA is still closed, but we managed to give the student 2 options. If they are not able to get their G2G pass in time for February intake. So the option 1 is to continue studying online at home, so in Philippines. So most of our courses, units are fully available online. And the option 2 is to study online at our student hub in Sydney. So, and also with student hub, the Curtin College student study hub is set up for the international student who cannot enter WA, but they have arrived in eastern states. So we will provide all the facilities for free to our Curtin College students, and all those students who choose to study at Sydney Study Hub will receive a 1,500 digital bursary to offset the cost of living there. And we also provide a free one-way economic flight from Sydney to Perth. So it capped at 400, but normally the flight ticket is around 180 to 200 from Sydney to Perth. Okay. So yeah. So also, and here are some examples for the accommodation in Sydney. And the student needs to pay for the accommodation themselves, and the flight ticket from Sydney to Perth, as well as the cost of studying at Study Hub is free for Curtin College students. All right, so here just give you some example about the benefit of study at the Sydney Study Hub, and hopefully if the student is happy to fly over, they can, and also that's what we can offer during this time, and hopefully the WA border will be reopening very soon. And the last thing, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us at info@curtincollege.edu.au, and we also have our COVID FAQ page update up to date. So if you want to know more about the COVID and border update, feel free to just visit our website. And also please follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you very much for your time. And I believe that's the end of my presentation. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Nancy. So we are still in Perth. I would like to introduce Princess from Curtin University to present. Hi, Princess.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes,
I'm gonna share my screen now. Okay, I hope you can see my screen. Cool. Hang on. Well, Nancy, thank you very much for, hello? Uh-oh,
Yes, we can hear you.
hang on. Can see my screen. Oh God.
I think it's like the screen is like frozen or something.
Gross. Yeah,
Okay.
gross.
Okay.
But anyway, well, hi everybody. I'm Princess from ECU. I'm the country manager of ECU for Southeast Asia, and I'm based here in Manila, Philippines. So thanks everyone for being here today. I'm gonna discuss. Oops, hang on. Okay. Okay. Well, again, thanks, Nancy, for covering Perth, the benefits of studying in Perth, Western Australia. And just to sum it up, I'm going to present like a short video to everyone just to reiterate the benefits of studying in Western Australia for you. Here you go. All right, and just to add it up, we have the lowest unemployment rate at the moment in Perth, Western Australia. So it gives our future student that, positive indication that there is a strong economy in Western Australia and there are a lot of job opportunities for you. So I'll focus more on why you should study in ECU and also at ECC. Well, ECU is quite a young university. ECU stands for Edith Cowan University and ECC is Edith Cowan College. So the good thing about ECU is that we're one of the best universities in the world. In fact, we're one of the best young universities in the world. ECU is just 30 years old and we've been ranked in the top 100 young universities. Currently, we are placed in the top 2.5% of the universities in the world under the Times Higher Education World University Ranking 2022. And another good thing about ECU is that we are Australia's top public university for teaching quality, and we've achieved these for the past 6 years already. Not only that, ECU is also given, or the graduates given us 5-star rating for teaching quality, and we have achieved this for the past 15 years now. ECU is also one of the best universities in WA. In fact, we also rank top when it comes to overall experience, skills development, student support, learning engagement, and learning resources in Western Australia. We're known for our courses such as nursing, business, engineering, and I'll talk more about these courses as we move along, and of course, cybersecurity. So if you want to know more about ECU, I encourage you to please visit our website. This is a microsite, 101 Reasons to Choose ECU. So it would give you bite-sized information about the university or fun random activities that you could do in WA. So where is ECC located? It's actually located in Joondalup West side of Edith Cowan University. And so in here, we deliver all of our pathway programs. However, for the English program, we deliver it in our Mount Lowly campus, which is just 15 minutes away from the city proper. Just the same, we have smaller class at ECC. So it's good for those students, especially who are freshly graduate from high school and would need to adjust, to a university life. So we have smaller classes. Normally a lecture would probably around 50 and tutorials would be around 25 to 30 students. We have a very supportive learning environment, good facilities as what you can see on the screen. And students could also use all the facilities that we have at the university, including the library. So what are the courses we are offering at ECC? So basically, we do offer academic English program, which has a multiple intakes per year. We have diploma courses. We have pre-masters, or what we call a post-qualifying program for those who would want to do a master program at ECU. So for AEP, or academic English program, it leads to diploma and PQP courses at ECC and various degree programs. At ECU, it is taught in a 10-week block or blocks, and no further examination or English testing is required at the end of the program, except for courses such as nursing and some other higher English requirement courses. Okay. These are the diploma courses at ECC. So we have 6, and just the same, like what my colleagues explained earlier. Well, this is the pathway for you if ever you will not meet the direct entry of ECU. But firstly, I want to tell our audience that if you are coming from a K-12 curriculum, the national curriculum of the Philippines, and you would want to do a direct enrollment in ECU, you would have to do an SAT plus get an English test like IELTS. Okay, and we require 6.0 all across. That's the minimum requirement if you want to get in directly to ECU. However, again, if you will not meet the direct entry, ECC is the best pathway school for you. So coming from year 12, we require a minimum of 80% on your grade to enroll in a diploma year 2. But if your track is STEM, you need an 85% grade. Okay. Upon completion of your diploma year 2, you will be accepted as a second year student in your bachelor course. Okay. So these are the diplomas again and the bachelor courses at ECU. So I want to focus on nursing, cybersecurity, engineering, and hospitality. So why choose ECU as your school for nursing? Basically, we're really known for nursing, and we have a lot of Filipino students studying with us. We deliver the largest nursing undergraduate program in Western Australia, and our program is ranked top 100 globally under Times Higher Education and also QS World University ranking. We prepare ECU students for world-ready careers. You know, the programs are actually recognized, professionally recognized, and students can work as nurses in the future. And this pandemic gave us, you know, a good indication that the importance of nurses and other healthcare providers, right? And there's a big demand really, not only in Australia, but globally. So part of the course is that students would have to complete like an 840 hours of clinical practice or clinical duties. So for Diploma of Health Science, we do have 2 intakes. It's every February and July. This is Diploma of Health Science. Okay, before it's Diploma of Studies, Health Studies, and we have 3 intakes. But now we change it. We only have 2 intakes. So as you can see, under Bachelor of Nursing or C33, 8 units will be exempted, and you could go on and study as a second-year student at ECU later on. Please take note that we only offer this on campus. You can't study this online. Okay, it's because of the practical component also of the course. So why choose ECU as your school for hospitality? Well, our program, Hospitality and Tourism Management, is in fact World's Top 75 in the 2021 Shanghai ranking. And we make sure that our students will not only learn the theories, okay, but more so have that practical component embedded in their curriculum. So it's very hands-on. Students will have an opportunity to do a work integrated learning program. This could be a practicum, this could be an internship with our partner institutions. And we also train them to make sure that they use, you know, up-to-date technologies and softwares through ECU Digital Hub. We have Opera, HOTS, and Salesforce. So they'll be more familiar with these things and be ready when they graduate, right? They could be the hotelier they want to be in the future. So the under Diploma of Hotel Management or Diploma of Commerce, you could be accepted as a second-year student in the following ECU bachelor degrees. Okay, and 8 units again will be exempted. Why? Then we move on to cybersecurity. So cybersecurity, again, it's securing the network. It's more of ethical hacking, learning how to be how to secure the network, right? So ECU has the largest cybersecurity research education program. In fact, we're one of the only 2 universities in Australia that is recognized as the Academic Center of Excellence in Cybersecurity. And we've been delivering this for over 2 decades now. So to prove this is just a trivia, and I would say proof that our teachers or our professor or lecturers are of high caliber. 2 of our staff are actually members of the Interpol Cybercrime Expert Group. So imagine learning from these people who are really from the industry. Okay, the courses are also accredited by Australian Computer Society, and another plus point of ECU's program is that we have a full-time internship. Though it's unpaid, but again, the experience that you will get, you will develop a lot of skills, employability skills that would, give you a good future, a good future in your career. So this internship program could be through the local industry partners of ECU, and it is organized by ECU. So we are a partner of different organizations or private companies, even government. So there are a lot of options for you of where to do your internship. Some of the facilities of ECU. So we have here our SOC, Security Operations Center. So it's a newly added facility in 2020 that is worth $3 million. And students, both who are enrolled in the bachelor or master program, will have an opportunity, of course, to use these facilities. It's not just for display, but really you have to use this, okay? This is how you learn. Degree under the diploma program, you could study Diploma of Science in Computing and IT and be accepted as a second-year student in the three courses here, as shown in our screen. Okay, moving forward, we have engineering. And we're very, very proud to say that our engineering is one of the best, really. We're ranked top 175. The facilities are, one of the most advanced facilities that you could find in the world. Our courses are also recognized, professionally accredited by Engineers Australia, and professionally recognized by Washington Accord, which means when you graduate, you could work anywhere really in the world. We are a partner of Snyder for teaching and training, and a new 10 million facility include an advanced manufacturing hub, renewable energy lab, sustainable energy and resource lab. So another good thing is that students, both in the bachelor and also in the master program, will have an opportunity to do a practical placement. It's a 12-week industry placement. And again, this is a good opportunity for you to learn, to apply your learning from school, right? And also to network with people in the industry. So under diploma, we have Diploma of Science, Engineering Studies, and you could be accepted to the following courses. Please note that for Bachelor of Engineering Honors, we have the duration is about 4 years, but for Bachelor of Technology, normally it's just 3 years, okay? Study duration. So for diploma programs such as Diploma of Science Engineering, Diploma of Commerce, Diploma of Hotel Management, except Diploma of Science, okay? We have Health Science, we have 3 intakes. It's every Feb, June, and October. The Diploma of Health Science is only offered every Feb and July. Just want to make that clear. Okay, for those who would want to study master's program at ECU and unable to meet the direct entry, you don't have to worry. There's always hope, okay? There's always a pathway for you, and that's our PQP or post-qualifying program. It's additional 4 months study before getting into the master courses of ECU. So if your interest is in business, we do offer PQP in business. If your interest is in communication, we can accept you in Master of Professional Com and Master of Professional Design. If your interest is in IT, you could do a PQP IT and be accepted in the Master of Computer Science and Cybersecurity. Okay, what else? Just the same, just like the other schools, we do offer scholarship both in ECU and also at ECC. So for now, we do have ECC Pathway Merit Scholarship, and that's 20% reduction to high achieving students for a duration of the course at ECU except nursing. So student must commence a diploma study in 2022, okay? Of course, they have to get a certain grade requirement in order for them to be eligible in our Pathway Merit Scholarship. We also have the International Master Scholarship, and that's getting a 20% reduction in your first year tuition fee at ECU if you study PQP at ECC. Okay, we are proud to say that we have a very solid, solid student support to students, both in ECU and also in ECC. So with ECC, they have a dedicated learning advisor to support studies. They can make one-on-one appointment to get help with, for example, language skills, study skills, basic IT skills, and numeracy skills. So we also have free counseling for our students, even at ECU, free and confidential counseling. And I think it's very important, especially if you're coming from, another country and you're having a hard time adjusting to the culture. So this kind of services will really help you get on and, succeed in your study abroad journey. So we have a lot of videos available on YouTube. Please watch all of these videos. There are videos about virtual studies and getting to know your Moodle, about virtual learning, because just the same, during pandemic, we offered virtual studies to students, okay? You could also chat with our ECC community, and even at ECU, you could book an appointment with one of our student ambassadors. So for example, you would want to speak to a Filipino student who's currently at ECC or probably at ECU. You just have to book an appointment and chat with them. At least you get to experience, or you get to know their experiences, like personal experiences, rather than just us telling you about all the good things that we could offer you at ECU and also in Western Australia. So thank you very much. And if you have questions, you can message me, or I'll just stay and answer your questions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Princess, for covering ECC.
Yeah, so to save time, I think in the meantime, I can just briefly talk about Griffith College providing the pathway into Griffith University. So as you know, we have covered some of the regions in Australia at the moment. And in Queensland, Griffith University has 6 campuses. And Griffith College provides a pathway into Griffith University. And we have 2 campuses in Brisbane and Gold Coast as well. And mentioning about Queensland, as we all know, this is a sunshine city, sunshine state, with many sunshine hours as well. And that's why it's very ideal for the Filipino student to come and to stay and enjoy the lifestyle and also everything here. So pretty much we are having the campus in Brisbane, in Mount Provett, which is the main campus. And also our largest campus is in Gold Coast. And yes, again, Brisbane is the 3rd largest city in Australia. Also, this is one of the most livable city in the world for quite a few years. And that's why it's very ideal for the student who like to enjoy the hustle and bustle of the city, but also like want to immerse into a not really busy city like Brisbane. And the city is also having a lot of like infrastructure and construction going on. And that's pretty much creates a lot of job opportunities for the student, especially as we all know that the international student, they are no longer under the restriction of working hours, so they can work as many hours as they want, which is very good news for all of us in order to promote Australia as a study destination for the students. Okay, so after having a talk about Brisbane, now I'm gonna move on with the Gold Coast cities, as you know, this is the regional area. So whenever we mention about regional area, we know that when the student come over to study in that area, they will receive more benefits and also support from the state and the government in Australia as well. Oh, good. So I can share my screen now. I'll just quickly share with you. Can everyone see my screen at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So is that a full screen now?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. So talking about Brisbane, I finished with that one already. And this is also the best student city in 2019, which is our pride of mentioning this one as a study destination. So moving to Gold Coast, as you know, this is the one of the most tourist attraction destination in Australia, attracting like thousands of tourists per year pre-COVID. And that's why it creates a lot of like part-time jobs for the student working in hospitality area. So here, if the mentioning about the benefits of the international students studying and working here, after finishing their bachelor degree, they are able to receive up to 3-year post-study work visa, which is very ideal for them if any of them would like to stay over in the country to work and also gain experience as well. And again, compared to Brisbane, Gold Coast is having a lot of infrastructure going on as I mentioned before. So this is also very ideal for those who are looking for part-time and full-time job. And the student can actually receive like a lot of advantages from the regions. And moving forward to the cost of living, we are very lucky that we have 2 campuses over in the 2 cities. And those 2 cities compared to the other big city in Australia and big city in the world as well, they have like the most affordable affordability in terms of the cost of living. So that's why it's very convenient for the student, and they do not have to worry about the living costs whenever they come to the cities to study. And we can have some reference on the cost of living. In here, again, I will send the slide later on when we finish the section today, so that you can have a further reference whenever you have a talk with your students. And this is the brief overview about the campus that we are having in Brisbane. So again, Mount Corbett campus is the main campus that we are having here. Again, when the students study in Queensland, they actually receive 50% of their public transport concession, which is very good for them in terms of saving some pocket money. And this is our largest campus located in Gold Coast. And we even have like 2 health center and hospital over across the road. So the student can actually take the placement whenever they have any industry placement easily within the health sector, and which makes the campus is very good for those who are looking a chance to study and work in the health field. And these are the fast facts about Griffith University, as we are the top 2% university in the world, and we also have the Australia's most awarded teachers with over 6 campuses, as I mentioned before. And as a young university, we have more than 50,000 students at the moment, and over 200,000 alumni across many nationalities. And yes, we do offer the scholarship. It varies from 20% to 25%, even up to 50% to the student at Griffith University. And if the Griffith College student, they want to progress into Griffith University with the progression scholarship, we do offer that one as well. Again, I will mention it in the end of my presentation today as well, because that's the key point. And these are pretty much about the ranking of the university. And in terms of hospitality and tourism management, we are top 1 in Australia and top 3 in the world in 2020. And ranking as the first in Australia and the second in worldwide for the nursing and midwifery. So this is our pride every single time we are mentioning about the quality of teaching and the student satisfaction in terms of like the 2 majors. Also in terms of law major, we are also the top 1 in Australia, according to the Shanghai ranking in 2020, sorry. And for some of the popular major, as we know that there are some emerging majors. So in terms of psychology, we are also the top 200 psychology school in the world, according to the US world ranking here. And moreover, in terms of business, we are also the top 150 university in the world as well. And so pretty much, and that's the brief look at the ranking of the university. So I would like to move on with the facts about Griffith College that we are having here. One of the key selling points is that we try to maintain the small classes. Roughly each class will have like at least like 20 or 25 or 30 students, depending on the majors that the students are choosing. And studying in an international environment would help them to gain a lot of connection from their peers also, after finishing their first year of diploma, they receive an internationally recognized diploma right away, which is one of the key selling points comparing to entering the university directly at the first year. Afterwards, they are after finishing the diploma, it's just like a springboard for the student to jump in the second year right away. And that would create a lot of benefits for the student to have like be well prepared before joining in the university environment. And with over 20 years of experience, we are very proud to say that we experience in delivering the good quality of teaching and also student services. And actually, the student can finish their diploma within 8 months as well, as long as they are qualified, and we can give the approval for the student to finish their study, especially the diploma within 8 months instead of 12 months. And with more than 20,000 successful graduates, we are very proud to introduce our digital platforms as well, and that's called Digital Campus. So this is the pioneer within the Navitas group that we are the first one that launched our Digital Campus here. And comparing to the other offline study method, these are some kind of like unique selling point of students studying on digital campus before they joining our offline program. And as you know, like some of them are actually coming to me and ask me like, hey, I know that the Australia borders is open at the moment, but can I please do my online part of my diploma or foundation program online first? The answer is always yes, because at Griffith College, we try to maintain the hybrid mode, which allows the student to study virtually and on campus whenever they are ready. So that's the key selling point at the moment. And although we are facing like a lot of issues during the pandemic, however, the students are trying to study their best, make the most of their study, especially online as well. As that's why we can see the green light here. Most of my the orange line, most of my digital campus students, they are doing very well during studying online while they were waiting for the border to be reopened. And that's why some of them keep continuing doing their study online while we are receiving a lot of good news about the border at the moment. And yes, this is basically the direct, some kind of like brief look at the program at Griffith College and Griffith University, as we are offering the foundation, diploma, associate degree, and pre-master as well. So after the student finish their year 11, they can actually join our foundation program. I know some of the other colleges, they call it like the diploma stage 1. So at Griffith College, we call the foundation program to differentiate that one with the diploma one. And after finishing their foundation program, they actually can join the first year at Griffith Uni, or they can stay with the college for another year to finish their diploma, then transfer directly into the second year at Griffith Uni. And after finishing the diploma, some of the majors, such as in business and hotel management, they can actually stay another year with the college with the associate degree here, which means they will receive another certificate after finishing their second year at Griffith College. And by the time they finish their associate degree, they are able to transfer into the third year directly at Griffith Uni. So with that pathway, the student will receive more qualification and certificate, and they will be more well prepared before joining the uni environment, as I mentioned before. And for the pre-master program, and here we call master qualifying program, we offer a wide range of majors here. I will show you at the later stage, and that will lead the student into the master degree at Griffith Uni as well. And we have basically 3 intakes per year, February, June, and October. And these are the foundation program pathway that we are offering at Griffith. And with those majors fields, we can all see here from foundation to diploma and bachelor with those majors, and from foundation to bachelor as well. Again, with each pathway will require the student to have different academic entry requirements. If you have any question related to that one, you can feel free to contact me anytime via emails or WhatsApp. I will help you out with case by case basis. And at Griffith College, we offer 11 diplomas programs, which lead into more than 30 bachelor degrees at Griffith University. And along with that, as I told you, we have associate degree in commerce and business as well, and the pre-master program. We can find this kind of information on our website easily at griffithcollege.edu. And this is the academic entry requirement for Filipino students. As we can all see here, it's a bit different. It's slightly different from foundation to diploma and foundation to bachelor for the entry requirements. So basically, we require a student to finish the STEM level, kind of like a STEM stream, whenever they want to join in our diploma program. So again, if any student with special inquiry in terms of like the entry requirement, you can feel free to contact me. So let's moving on with the English entry requirements. Most of our foundation diploma program, we require the student to have a 5.5 IELTS or equivalent. So again, the student can take the PTE or TOEFL. It depends on their choice as well. But for some of the popular majors, as I understand that you guys in Philippines, we most of the students, they will consider some kind of like job in the health field, such as healthcare or health science. So for those major with the entry requirements for the English, that will be slightly higher for them to join in the college for the diploma of healthcare and health science. And again, if they do not meet our entry requirements for the English, they can always join the Griffith English Language Institute, which is called Yale here, Navitas English as well. So we do accept the offer and also the pathway from the other course from those two providers. And again, this is the pre-master program entry requirements. We require a student to have an IELTS with no band under 5.5. And same to the other programs, the student can take the other course before joining this program. And yes, the pre-master program, as I mentioned before, we have 3 intakes per year, and we are offering them in Brisbane, and we are trying to have them in Gold Coast as well in this year. So I will inform you once this is official. And Griffith College is one of the, at the moment, Griffith College is the only one providing the pre-master program into the Master of Health at Griffith Uni. So for 4 degrees of health, for master degrees of health in here. And these are basically the fields and the majors at Griffith Uni for the master degrees that this pathway can lead the student into. And after finishing this one, the student can receive 10 credit points, which is equivalent to 1 subject at their master degree. So it saves them time and effort when they do the master degree as well. So yes, again, engineering and health, those are the 4 health majors at for the master program at Griffith University that we are providing the pathway into. And as for the associate degree, it depending on the student GPA whenever they finish their diploma. If they cannot progress into Griffith Uni for the 2nd year, we will offer them another chance to stay over with the college before joining in the Griffith Uni. And that would help the agent to keep the student with the institute. And that would be like a second chance for the student to focus on their study before joining the university. And talking about the scholarship, as we can all see here, we are celebrating our 25th anniversary at Griffith College. And we are granting the student the 2,500 scholarship here for any new international students commencing in trimester 1 2022. And another good news is that if you have any foundation students studying with us in this trimester, by the time they finish their their foundation study with the Griffith College, they receive this kind of scholarship already. They are able to apply for the progression scholarship at Griffith Uni if they progress into the bachelor by the end of this year. And the amount of the scholarship, as I mentioned before, that will be from 20 to 25%. And for the 50% of the scholarship at Griffith Uni for the whole duration of study, they need to apply for that one. But for the 20 or 25% of the scholarship, especially for the question, they do not have to apply. That will be automatically accessed and granted to them when it comes to their GPA result at foundation program. So that's the good news for the scholarship at Griffith College and Griffith University. And I would like to move on with this kind of platform that we create here in order to support our valued partners and counselors in terms of promoting our school. So basically, we create a marketing access hubs here. That is a hub that you can find any information related to Griffith College and Griffith Uni here. So feel free to use that one, and we are more than welcome to send you the link as well. So whenever you want to get any like photos or videos, or you feel anything cool from our promotion or campaign platform, you can feel free to download that one and promote our college on your social media platform, or even like in printing materials as well. And in this trimester, to celebrate the 25th anniversary, we create a campaign called Get Your Offer. So I'll show you a quick video about the Get Your Offer campaign here. So as you can see, no application fee at the moment for any new international student to apply to our school via your IDP team. So feel free to talk to your student and submit their application as soon as possible. As you know, we do not normally provide that much of the scholarship. So in order to celebrate the 25th anniversary, that's why we have the 2,500 Australian dollars scholarship to the student in the 25% scholarship as well at Griffith Uni. So it's a good chance for them to grab it now rather than just lose it at a later stage. And so if you have any question in the near future, feel free to contact me as I send my information in the chat box for you already. So if you have any question at the moment, feel free to ask me. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you so much, Philips. And I think that's all for Navitas Pathway.
But anyway, thank you, Nook, for organizing this activity. Too bad this is an office hour for most of our students, so they really can't catch up. But I believe the marketing team would be having a recording of this, so we can have this plugged across our social media.
Okay, thank you.
So thank you once again, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.